this. Okay, so I thought I would start by taking a look at what's there now. So let me share my screen and here. Okay, so are you seeing the,
Yes,
okay,
that's the account.
so it's showing that it's active, and right
Hmm.
here I can make changes here live, or you can take a look at this later and see if there's anything that needs to be changed.
Yes.
So it does have you as a DOCLINE participant and that you're not closed and that you are still using EFTS.
We don't even have EFTS. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay. It says no. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I can just remove this suspension notice because this is really old.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So I guess they haven't used it in a while.
yeah. So here's the address. And would
That's
this would
no, that's
this
the previous librarian. She's not here anymore. It's
okay.
me now.
Okay. So excuse me.
I mean,
What's
if you want, my name is R. Ferreres, R, and then F as in France, ERES.
okay.
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
So
This is very helpful. Thank you so much. I was kind of didn't, I printed the whole guide, but I was
mhm.
like trying to go, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. So I don't know. Excuse me. I just need a drink of water.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. Something got in my throat. Okay. So academic library and the borrowing defaults are
So,
mhm,
yeah, so we prefer email, yes.
yeah. So that looks all correct. And let's see. So you don't want to route that. This I always, caution against because you could be missing out on libraries that don't participate in the FTS, including libraries that do free share. And I will touch on that again soon because you are a member of free share, but right now they're not in the routing table. So you'll want to correct that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I I think maybe we should change this route internationally because a lot of the vendors don't allow for lending to other countries.
International.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So I would change that unless you,
No, I mean, we're not planning to. I mean, the thing is that we're a Chinese acupuncture school, like Oriental
ah,
medicine, and sometimes I get some requests from China, but very rarely. Very
okay.
rarely.
All right.
Yes.
So since we do that, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. That should, since we changed that, hopefully you won't get the international requests.
Okay, yes.
Here's the automated
You see, that's
routing
not
table.
populated. Yeah.
Yeah. So this says that that the cells would automatically be used. And so right now it says no to everything, which is interesting. And maybe what they did when they closed the library.
I
Um,
don't know what they did, but there's nothing there, right?
but there are some
Oh,
check cells that you want the system to automatically use. And so I would check all of these because you do actually, I think in cell one, when I was looking earlier, um,
we're participating of UQSM, you know, that that group from Bronze Queens.
mhm,
So we would like to be a member of that first because we have a free share kind of thing.
right. So I'm going to open up the routing table management button, but then I'll close it and we'll go back to it. So,
Okay.
so right now you do have 15 libraries in cell one and seven and two. Um, Even though
Oh,
this says closed right now, you might want to keep that in there because it is the VA. And right now, I think for financial reasons, they're routing certain things through certain VAs, but that might open up again. So I wouldn't, the algorithm will skip over anything that says is closed. So
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about that being in there. But there's only things in cells 1 and 2. Um, and these all look like they're New York.
Are they part of the group that we belong, the BQS?
I think so. I think so. So let me just, so we'll come back to the routing table.
Yes.
So I actually don't work a lot with this manual routing. So if you are curious about that, you could look in the manual,
Okay.
but I
Hmm.
don't know much about
Right.
that. So lending, you don't participate in this, and this is good. If you don't do rush requests or urgent patient care requests, it's important to have that no in there. Um,
Okay.
so this is, would you get an email alert if you got any requests?
Yes, we like to get that. Yes.
Okay, so let's change that and we'll just include normal. So that would be good. Where is Lind?
Can we have more than one person getting the email?
Um, I think it just goes to that main email address.
Because
Um,
when I'm on vacation, like who will
right.
get?
It just yeah, it won't go to anybody at that point. s- we
So,
do encourage people to just have a to not use a generic email like ILL at. We generally don't like to see that kind of thing, but you could, if you want, if that was important to you, you could in that first email address that we looked at the physical address of the library, you could change that email address to if you had like an ILL at, your school,
oh, we
that
don't.
kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could change it when I go on vacation, right? To the other person, the
Yeah,
email.
yeah. And this is just a notification that there is an ILL request to borrow from you. So what would probably be better if you just put a vacation that you're out, and then you won't get a request while you're
Okay.
gone. So, and I'll show you where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now, these are the performance stats. Now, you haven't been um, lending, so there'll be nothing here,
Yes.
but
Uh-huh.
this would give you your fill rate and your days to process. And since you're a specialty library, that could look different than other libraries. So some people really get hung up on this fill rate thing, but I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not sure what that means, field rate. Like,
Like how many requests you get that you fill, that you've
oh, I
successfully
see. So
filled.
how reliable you are,
Yeah,
basically, right?
yeah. And how
Oh,
long it takes you to fill them.
oh, the
Yeah,
turnaround time.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
I see.
yeah. Um, so here are your library groups that you already belong to. So this one from Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan, etc.
Yeah, that's good.
This is, they have recently merged with, so this is the new one, but you're also a member of this one,
Okay.
which they're calling nicely. And then you're already a member of Free Share and also this Metro group.
Okay,
Um,
so those are good, I
yeah.
think.
So, but what you want to do is add these into your routing table. So, for example, I will go back to so we don't need to edit any of this. So I will go back to your um, borrow your routing table and routing management. And here in cell 3, what I would do is in a group right here, and I will share it. Well, you'll have this, but I also have another video that goes over routing table maintenance that I can send you. But here you'll see these are all the groups that you belong to. If you didn't belong to any groups, nothing would show up here. So here
Oh,
I will select free share and update routing cell. And so now all of those libraries, which there's like 900 libraries that will loan for free.
Oh, that's
Uh,
wonderful.
yeah. And so we can do that in the other two cells where we will add your. So I put the free share one first because it's the biggest one. Um,
Oh, I
and
see.
then I will do these others.
So the
And
first sale will be the free share.
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. And and then here was the other one, Metro.
Hmm.
So it will run through these first.
First. Okay.
So you may want to go in and switch the free share in cell one and move the 15 libraries into cell three, a later cell, because the algorithm will run through all of these different cells. And if you put your free groups first, those are the ones that will get hit first with your
So in
request.
other words, do I have to move something after the call, like move with so?
Yeah, if your interest is in getting things without a cost, I
Yes.
I would move I would move the groups into cells one, two, and three and four, and then move these 15 libraries and these seven libraries into a later cell. Um,
Okay.
and
Yes.
and so then to do that, you would just open, and I won't do it, but you would just open a cell and then type in whatever library, that you want, and then it'll give you some suggestions. And then you just click update routing cell. And if you make a mistake, it's so easy. You just delete it. And
Okay.
so
Okay.
so
So I
there's
just need to move the three ones to the first cell. So it's gonna hit those first.
right.
Okay.
And the other thing that, since you're an acupuncture school, I would think about what other acupuncture schools are out there that might have a collection that you don't, because those are things on the West Coast that might be able to answer questions for you, fill a request for you that you post late in the day, or things like that for building your table.
Yeah, we have a situation because we're separated from an acupuncture school that is in California. So
Hmm.
they are being bought by another school.
Ah,
So that may be a case that I want to put them also here.
yeah. And let me just, oh, okay. So I'm just going to cancel that. I know there's an acupuncture school in Worcester, Massachusetts
Hmm.
that I can just, let me pop it in here so I don't forget. I think
Massachusetts.
they're,
I was there in Worcester.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Mass College of
Hmm.
Pharmacy, Massachusetts College of Pharmacy. Hmm. I'll look it up to
Okay,
see
no
what
problem.
they're, yeah,
Thank you.
because you're looking for people who would have, things that would be useful to you.
And when you change the cells, the change is immediate or it takes some time to.
No, it's immediate.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, why can't I just get back to it's taking me in circles. Oh, I know because it's okay. Um, yeah, it's immediate. And like I said, if you look at something and you're like, oh, I don't think that looks right, or I don't think that's who I want, or whatever, it's so easy just to go
You
in
could
and
just
change
delete
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I have a question regarding this. So for what I see, there's a lot of free things that you don't really need to have a lot of money in the account to borrow and lend, right?
Right. Yeah.
It could be done for free for the most part,
Yeah, as long as people have what you're looking for.
as
Yeah.
long as I'm lending also.
Yeah, that's kind of a, like a just nobody's tracking you. And so it's just an agreement that you will lend when requests come to you for free for these groups.
Yeah,
and
of course.
so and here are the charges here. So it says right here for this group, you will charge nothing
Oh,
in
okay.
this group, and
So where are the charges? I couldn't see it where you click.
so it says the base fee for my library group members is
Oh,
0.
base fees. Okay.
Yeah. So, but what you might want to do is any other libraries right here. If you
Yeah.
want to charge, you would put what fee you would do. And I think right now, I think a lot of people are maybe 15 or $18, but that gets into, so you have to think this through because then you need to have a way to invoice them and receive the
Oh,
money and process it. So that's worth some thinking about.
yeah. No, we don't have the staff for doing kind of that like that. We
Yeah.
prefer to do the free stuff at the beginning because we're very small.
Hmm.
So, but we have a specialized material that people may want, some
Right.
journals.
Right.
Um, do the journals have to be current or it could be archival material?
It could be archival material.
Could be archival.
The, the thing we ask for is you have 10 journals that you'd be willing to lend from,
Yeah, we
and
do.
that's it. Yeah. So here are the loaning policies. You don't lend print resource, no books, and you won't send out actual print journals either, is what it says in here.
We'll send the articles, all
Right. You'll
right.
scan them, but you won't
Yes.
send actual journal articles. So no sending to international,
Yes.
like here if you could. And also this is a big hang up with the vendors because the vendors themselves will prohibit some of this, but you could list like say Canada or something. But here it says nothing.
Hmm.
So now here is your library schedule, and you can edit this by just clicking on this edit button and
Hmm.
changing what hours. So theoretically, the people who want to borrow from you will only get routed during your open hours.
Hmm.
I think sometimes this gets a little screwy, but and a lot of people have asked, well, I'm only open till 3 or whatever, but this is it's good to put your actual hours in here, but in terms of routing, sometimes it gets a little messy. This is where you would put an out of office date. And
Oh,
so
I see.
so you would edit here and say, you were going to be on vacation these
Uh-huh.
days, or if you had an extended leave for a health situation or whatever,
Hmm.
and then it would expire. So, and then you wouldn't get requests during that time.
Okay. Yeah, I starting to remember all this,
Yeah.
refreshing my memory.
Yeah. And here's your journal holdings. So you have 26 journals that you're willing to loan from. It was last updated in 2018.
So if
So,
I was to update them, where will I update those? Like, because I
so
don't know if they're accurate. Yeah.
yeah, so um, this is something I'm not as familiar with
Hmm.
myself. And so, if probably checking in with your vendor because I think there's a lot of vendors that can assist with the upload
Oh,
to
exporting files.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
So if you have the manual, that'll help, but also this is not one area. And if you do run into trouble, that's when I would suggest you reach out to the NLM help desk
Hmm.
themselves and they could help you.
Okay.
Um, and so that part. So here we have you here. And
Right.
then these are people who had accounts before. And are any of them still here?
No, only me and there's another staff member I could add here.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can disconnect Olivia
Yeah,
and these
Olivia,
two.
she left long time ago. Oriana Osiransky, she'll retire. Yeah.
Okay.
So only me and another person now.
Okay. So I will remove these others.
And I don't
Uh,
know, I'm repeated twice.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it,
I was
so
playing with the system.
yeah, maybe. So I won't remove you.
Yeah, no,
You may
please.
have you may have two logins, which sometimes that happens if people are having trouble with a login. We'll get them a second one, and so
Oh,
yeah. So I can't get there from these aren't hyperlinked, but I can look at it and ask and kind of see if there's any if the
okay. And if I, where will I add another person? Can I add it myself or is something?
they can so let's see if I can get there from here. So if I will leave your, let me just copy this so I know. Copy. Okay. So I have an administrative
Oh,
account,
I
so it
see.
looks a little different. But if you want to, well, where is it? So there's somewhere to,
I mean, it's possible, right? I could play with it and just
yeah,
find out
there's a place to
to add
request,
another user.
yeah,
Okay.
add a new user.
S- Okay.
And just before I take your questions, I will also send you a link to this is the DOCLINE system user resources. And so you've probably already been here, but the listserv is great for, so I can do the basics and set you up and such. But in terms of the real life living and working with DOCLINE, this listserv is great.
Yeah, I subscribe already, like the
Okay,
other day. I'm
great.
starting to get emails. Yeah.
Okay, great. And and then this we have a PDF of spring cleaning. But basically you're doing this now is we just recommend that every once a year you go through your routing tables and things and just and make sure your contacts are all correct. But this is
Okay.
what we're doing right now. And
Hmm.
here is the manual. There are some simple little tutorials on how to place a request and how to manage. So you might want to take a look at how to manage your journal holdings
Hmm.
and then this it actually um, goes to to my blog post, and I have that in another tab here. So this is a blog post I wrote a couple of years ago about
Oh, great.
doing the spring cleaning, and at the
So cute.
bottom, yeah, at the bottom it has the video of
Oh, I
uh,
love that.
yeah.
So that you're gonna send me.
I'll send this to you,
Okay,
but
perfect.
but there's it goes over a lot of information and but the basics of how to do a routing table starts at 19 minutes 25 seconds. So if you
Hmm.
don't, because I think how long is it? I forget how long it is. It might be an hour long.
It's
So
okay. I'm used to watch very long, long
yeah,
classes.
yeah, yeah. So I'll send you this link so that you can take a look at that too, as well as I'll send you the recording of that we're doing right now.
This is really helpful. I mean, I don't know if you're done with the more or less. I just have a few
Yeah.
questions.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the way it's gonna work, I'm gonna have this dashboard when I come in and I will see if there is an open request here where it says open request, right?
Right.
Every day.
Yeah.
And I will be getting an email when there's an open request.
That's right. The email will go to whatever email address is in that addresses section
Okay.
where that has your physical address as well.
And then in terms of sending the article,
Hmm.
will I send it by email to them? Can I send it
Yes.
directly from my email, not through
Yeah.
the system?
Yeah.
Okay. And then will I report it as field somewhere or how does
Yeah.
it get reported?
Yeah. It's when you receive it, and it's see, this is where I can't really show you because I don't really lend, but it'll show in these how to place a hold and how to manage.
Oh, it's in the instructions, right? All
Yeah,
that.
it's
Have to
yeah.
update the entire
And
request.
yeah,
Okay.
and these are little videos where it has you practice. Click
So,
here.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I think what I have to do is I'm not ready to start the account. I have to take the
yeah,
tutorials, populate myself,
hmm
and report my holdings. That's
yeah,
gonna take me like a month, I think, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Before
S-
I open for business, you know.
Right, right. So technically you are open for business. Do you want me to close it temporarily?
I think temporarily, yes, because we're not feeling anything because we're not prepared yet. We haven't reported our holdings properly. I don't know if they're accurate.
Okay.
So
So let me put you back
so
in
once
here.
I'm ready, do I tell you or what do I do?
Yeah, we can do it two different ways. We can either close it until, like, put an out of office, or I could just close it and you could get back to me when you're ready to open it up again.
I think so. Whatever is easier, I don't mind. I'm not ready yet, so I need like at least a month to get it
Okay,
off the ground, you know.
right. Um, well,
I could put I don't know, fees and coming back. That's a long vacation,
yeah.
right?
Uh, yeah, why don't we do it that way though, so that,
I don't know,
and
office dates, right?
yeah, so we'll have it start
I'll just put
today,
a note when I'm supposed to. So we're in February
11th.
11th. So let's talk about like March 15th,
Okay.
something
Oh
like
my,
that.
yeah. Right. Okay.
And that will give me time to upload the holdings and see how it works. Um, and in terms of the EFTS, I don't have to be participant of the EFTS, right?
No. And um, so yeah, the EFTS is really managing the money part
The
of it.
money, yeah.
And so if your goal is to only borrow and lend for free, because otherwise if you don't do EFTS and you charge or you are looking to pay for things, then you have to have a way of
Yeah,
managing
we don't.
payment.
Is it reasonable for a library to just do free? Is there many libraries in that
Yeah,
situation?
people do that. Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
remember in LIJ we had a big EFTS account. I remember it was like
Hmm.
15,000 or something like that. It was
Yeah,
a different situation.
yeah.
Okay. No, this is very helpful. I really appreciate it.
Oh, sure.
So I think I gotta take all the tutorials and see how it's gonna work. So and I guess for you all just to meet you if it doesn't work or something, I'll email you, right?
Yes, exactly. And you'll see right here it says that you're temporarily inactive and you'll reopen in March. So,
And we are region 7
yes, yeah.
in New York. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so this has been very helpful. So I'll just wait for your recording and the other part that you wrote,
Yep.
and I'll start studying it.
All right. All right. Let
Thank
me
you so
just,
much for your
sure,
time.
sure, sure. No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.